Hi, welcome to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances. Um, I'm sorry, I was all into looking at all these dragon molds that I ended up getting from Temu, and I had no clue what I'm doing. None. There's some really there's some really intricate dragons. I hate these bags that they put them in. I will be putting them in different bags because I don't like these bags. So, oh wow, he's kind of cool. I like him. I have to do him. Okay. Um. Yeah. I don't know why I might have went on a. Well, according to my watch, I went on a minute sooner than I should have, but that's okay. I don't care. I'm trying to get some of these out of the bags. Wow, that one's got a lot of scales. Yeah, I had to get. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Mr. David. I I went grumpy. I kind of went down the Timu rabbit hole. Hi, Jeannie. So that's why it's gonna be all dragons, because all the dragons, these are all like fondant molds, and they were all clearance. So I bought a bunch. Okay, he goes that way. He's more of a ting. I really don't know. I really don't know which ones I want to do. There's so many of them. He's kind of cool. I like the faces though. I like the faces. I also like the body ones, but I miss Kim. Okay, so yeah, I really went down the Timu rabbit hole. Oh, I like him too. I got some pretty cool dragons. Now, if you don't like dragons, well, that's what we doing tonight. We're doing a crap ton of dragons. These are fondant molds, and they were clearanced. That's the reason why I have so many of them. There's another dragon. I don't know. This looks more like a Chinese dragon, really. Kind of. I like this one too. Sorry about the rattle in the paper. Here's another one. Now this is kind of like the one I got. The other one I got, where the little dragon was on the moon. Only this is a smaller version of it, but it is a little dragon like sleeping on the moon. So now I couldn't decide on. I'll probably use both because some of these are pretty detailed, and I think I'll have a little more working time with the Promise 1 hour than I'm gonna have with the polyurethane. Here's a dragon on a book. The little dragon. I got some bigger dragons, but for the most part, these are all the clearance ones. Oh, he's cute too. That's another small dragon. Well, kinda, yeah. It's a dragon. There were a few in there that weren't dragons. I guess I ordered them. I just don't remember. There were so many of them. Oh, that would have worked perfect for the heart challenge. Would have worked perfect for it. I didn't have them then, though, so I did what I had. Boy, that's a mess. There's another big dragon. I mean, they're all huge. But they stick the label. They stick the labels right over the top of the bag, so I can't see what's what. So I'm gonna have to open them all because I can't tell what it is. This one doesn't want to open here. Oh wow, that's cute. That says welcome. It's a welcome dragon. Hi, Miss Natalie. I'm showing my Temu rabbit hole haul. I had no clue what I'm doing here. Did you send those to me, Kim? Because I don't think I've seen them. Yeah, it's a mess. I don't know that I'll do them all tonight. I may just pick a few and go with them. I don't know what the big... Oh, that one's cute. Just a little dragon. Just a little dragon. I'm just going to pick some and go with it. The rest of them are all going to have to go in different bags anyway. Aw, there's a little baby dragon. There's a little baby dragon. Okay. I'm not going to open the big ones right now because I have this one. And then I got, I don't know, I think he goes this way. This one. So this will probably be another dragon video. I don't remember what this was really. And of course they don't tell you nothing on the bag, so come on. I told you I went down the rabbit hole, Jeannie. Wow. I like him. I'd have to do him. I want to see what he turns out like. I don't know what this one. It looks like a dragon's paws, dragon something. I can't see it really. Yep. There's a dragon on this side and a dragon on that side. Yeah. I don't know if we'll do that one tonight or not. Because I got so many here. It's ridiculous. I went a little crazy there. Really, Kim? I don't know that. You know, I probably should check spam and see if it went in the spam. Because sometimes it does. Come on. Spam. Yeah, there's a lot of spam in there. I'll have to check, Miss Kim. Oh no, Natalie. Yeah, some of these, I don't know. I want to do the baby one. That one I want to do. Some of these I may put up. Oh, there's a dragon on a castle. Might do that one. Some of these I will probably put up and save for another, because there's too many of them. We'd be here half the night. I like the little one. I like the book. I like the one on the moon. But I've already done one of those, so I'll wait on that one. Although he looks like he's sleeping. It's pretty cool. Those I want to do. I like the face ones. Yeah, I think that may be what we'll do these. And I don't know. I don't know whether I want to do them in Promise or polyurethane. You know I would like the dragon shirt. And you know I would like the dragon planter too. Yeah, if it's about dragons, it's perfect for me. All right. I took out my Baltic Day chrome powders. I got my resin chrome powder. Hi, Mr. David. And I got my Mateo, all chrome powders for the dragons. So we probably should get busy doing some coloring here. Or, I mean, I don't want to keep y'all all night. Let's get this over here. Some of these just have so many, I don't know. Give me some micro brushes too. Just gonna start coloring here, because otherwise I think we're gonna be here half the night if I don't. Well, Miss Addie was supposed to, she wanted to spend the night, and she did call me yesterday, but she called me right in the middle of DeLand's live, so I didn't answer the call. And then I thought about calling her back, but it was already too late. She'd already went to bed, so I don't want to wake her up. So I'm okay with that. I think I'm just going to color most of this up in here gold. You probably hear my dogs bark, and you're going to hear them whine, as usual. It's like every time I come downstairs, they have a major fit about it. And Mr. Grumpy, Runic looked up prices on those specialty woods I have out there. I could not believe the pricing on those specialty woods. I know they're beautiful, but I I guess my husband did spend that kind of money. You know, it was his money to spend, I guess. So he spent his money on it, not mine. Well, I should say, yeah, it was his money. It was in his account. Because when his mother passed, he had a lot of he got a lot of money when his mom passed. So he put it in a separate account, which was fine with me. I wasn't going to argue about it. Because if I needed money, he would have taken it out and given it to me. But I was still working, so I didn't care. And I guess my old boss finally had his heart valve repaired, so he's out of the hospital now, but according to the guys, he's pretty crabby. I'm like, well, the dude thought he was so healthy. He wasn't too healthy. I mean, I think this is the second time he's had heart surgery. So I don't think he was too healthy. But they hired somebody and they seem to like her and she seems to be doing well, so I'm okay with that. Because I wasn't looking forward to going back down there. I don't even like driving downtown anymore. I did it for over 30 years. I'm not really wanting to do it again. Alright, let's try and get this gold in there. And then we'll try and just... Okay. That is not his eyes, so let's put some gold in there. He didn't have much eyes, so I think I will color him in with gold. Because there's not much eyes there. Alright. So, let's see, what color do we want to do the dragon in? What color do you want me to do? What color do you think I should do the dragon in? Because if it's me, I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick the chrome blue. Because that's what I'll pick. Yeah. Yeah, that I swear to God, Natalie, that was my boss. He could fall, excuse my French, he could fall in a bucket of shit and come out smelling like a rose. Always. Ever since I've known him. Yeah, Grumpy, they are not cheap. I was I was kind of really, I just couldn't believe how much they actually were worth. So, yeah. All right. Let's do, instead of doing blue, let's do red. Let's do some red. It's Jeannie, I got that little fan on in the hallway and it sounds like a bug humming around. Sounds like a bug humming. And my red's almost empty. Oops. Didn't mean to drop the red in the gold, but shouldn't matter. Might be a little hard to get in that little bitty piece of tail there. All right. There's that one. Gotta get my trash can over here. Okay. That one's done. Let's try this one. Might do that one in a different color. Where's the, how about the silver? I'm going to do the silver in the teal color. It's okay, Natalie. I know that you usually... Yeah, there's some pretty colors in the Baltic Day. But they're basically almost... Well, there's a few colors that are a little different in the Baltic Day. So, let's do... Let's do his horns in silver. It might be a little boring for some people. I don't mind the coloring part, because you usually get a pretty cool end result. Okay, Grumpy, I got Delan's package out today, so I got, I'm going to work on a package for you and a package for Miss Natalie. Because I owe her some, little silicone mold, kits. I mean, I got some saved here for Miss Coral, but I haven't talked to her. I don't know if Miss April ever figured out whether she had Miss Coral's husband's phone number so she could text him or not. So, I mean, I don't really know whether she did or not. Yeah, I don't really have to worry about that too much anymore. My grandkids are older, and they got better things to do than to hang out with grandma anymore. So I don't. I mean, I hadn't seen him in a while till I went over there last Sunday for dinner. I mean, I hadn't seen him in a few months. And my oldest granddaughter here is graduating this year. So she's a senior. And I don't hear anything from my granddaughters in Georgia, so it's like I don't really exist for them. So although I do need to get started on that quilt because I would like to get it finished and done. But I have to go back and find some pictures because he wants a queen size quilt and he didn't send me enough pictures for a queen size quilt. So I might have to go back and pick through her pictures on her Facebook page and figure out what pictures I think she would like. So that's the plan there. And getting the material and getting ready to start getting this started. Which means I'm gonna have to go over there. I'm gonna have to go over there and clean off my sewing table. It's got all kinds of epoxy stuff on it that needs to go somewhere else. I gotta figure out some way to. I don't really want to do any festivals. I know some people like them and they can make money at them, but I've just had. Of course, I didn't really make. I wasn't making epoxy stuff then. I was doing handmade jewelry though, and didn't make any money at all. So I don't think I wanted. I don't want to do the festival thing again. So I think I'm gonna go visit my friend from work, my old buddy, and have him set me up a website to sell them out of, which will work for me. I mean, then I won't have to try and sell them any other way. I did have my own website for quite a long time, but I didn't sell much jewelry off of it, so I kind of just let it go. I mean, he's the one that helped set that one up, so I'm kind of gonna. I'm not gonna do his. I think I want to do the eyes in red on that one instead of gold. Let's do some red eyes. Okay. Set that up there. Clean my brush. Yeah. Are you gonna do it? But see, how much money do you have to put out for that? Because, that's what I'm thinking. Because I never really, I didn't put the money out for the festivals we did. Because I just went along and helped her set up and tear down and stuff like that. So I didn't really have to. I don't really have to do any of that stuff. All right, we're going to do about 3 of these, and then we will go ahead and pour them. Yeah, see where I missed some silver. Who's doing double shots now? Okay, send me a link, Miss Natalie. I will think about it. I mean, first of all, I really would have to figure out what to do with my dogs. Because, yeah, you can't. I don't really want to take my dogs there. Directed at you, Nat, not. Okay, Natalie, he's talking about you double shots, not me. Okay, so that one. Let's do him. Let's do him in green. Maybe green and, I don't know, green and something. So where's it located, Natalie? Where's it located? Because, if it's something we could do together, that'd be fine. It works better when you have 2 people. We can do double shots, Miss Frances. Ready to go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. I'm not really doing. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Okay, eyes and chest. What color? Let's see if I got a different color in one of these. Like a different color of green. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Miss Natalie. Are you thinking about going? Because you've been making a lot of jewelry. This is a darker green. So we'll do the chest. I'm going to do about 4 of these and then stop and pour them. Because if I use 1 hour, it's going to take a while for it to set up. So I don't know. You know. Oops. Okay. Well, you know, it gives me a little bit of time. I mean, I got plenty of stuff made up, really. I'm just running out of room for everything I have made up. So I need to start eliminating some stuff and accumulating some money for it. That's the way I'm looking at it anyway. All right. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. Kind of going to go in this emerald green around his eyes. Because I got a different color of green. So we're going to do two-tone green here. Doggone it, I wasn't trying to get it in the eye. Not really, I wasn't trying to get it in the eye. Just around it. Okay. Trying to keep the correct micro brush by the correct color here. Hey, Mike. Oh, wow. Wow. My phone's on silent, so if she just shows up, she's not going to get me because I'm down here and my phone's on silent. Dang it. Got it in his eye. I may put some dragon eyes on this one. Looks like he's got big enough eyes that he could actually do the dragon eyes. All right. Gotta do the wings in a different color too. What's this? A different color of gold. All right. I'll do a different color of gold in the wings. Okay. All right, we used that color of gold. Actually, we should use that color of gold on his toes. And the end of his tail. All right. Yeah, he's funny, Natalie. He's funny. Knuckle busting numbskull. He's funny because I watched his live one day, and he read my channel name off, and he goes, "Huh, I've never seen this name in here before." He said, and I added Francis to the end of mine so that people wouldn't have to always call me Beadinkrazy. He said, "I think I'll just call you crazy." And I said, "Well, I've been called worse." So, knock your lights out. Because I've been called a whole lot worse than that. So, yeah, I knew he was close. I knew he was close to you. Yeah, he was pretty funny. There's so many different woodworkers. I'm just wondering, though, as far as the algorithms go on your YouTube channel, if you change back and forth between woodworking and um, resin, because that's what I started my channel doing was resin. How does that work in your algorithms? I wonder how badly that jacks them up. That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It's pretty funny. He said, "I think I'll just call you crazy." Okay, go for it, dude. I've been called batshit crazy, so it isn't like that's gonna be any different. I told him so too. So, well, I've been called this. He just he just started laughing. Like, well, it's true. That's what I've been called quite a bit. I mean, it's not okay. I don't know about this, but can I just do these horns in here, or what I think would be horns in this color, and then move on to the green? Do one more, and then I'll mix up some epoxy and pour them. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know how well they'll turn out if I do have some black SRC, but man, That stuff is so messy. Yeah, he does make some really nice slingshots. Yes, he does. He sure does. And I watched his video all the way through and then went back and watched some others because I think that, even though you're a subscriber to someone's channel, I think if you don't watch them, comment, like, that it doesn't always show up that you're a subscriber. I mean, I don't always comment on videos, but I try to leave everyone a comment. Because, that's the polite thing to do. Wonder what Miss Patricia's doing tonight. I don't see her. I don't see Miss June. I don't see, either one of them. I don't think I'll color his eyes in because I think I'm going to stick some eyes on him. Some dragon eyes on him. Okay, here's that one. One more and we'll start pouring. Okay, there's that one. Man, he's pretty small. I don't know if there's any. What's that? That's pink. I thought it was brown. I don't see any kind of brown in there. Silver. I really want silver. All right. Well, crud. Could always make his book golden pink. Yeah, I think my daughter-in-law got a little, I think she might have got a little mad at me this weekend. Because, my bathroom sink's been leaking for a while. And shut-offs are turned off as far as they'll go. But the thing about it is the bathroom was the first room we ever remodeled when we bought the house, like 27 years ago. Okay. So I don't know. But she said, I know a good plumber. Hi, Giselle. That's okay. Hi, Miss Sue. Hi, Amy. Yeah, I went down the Temu rabbit hole. So I got lots of dragon molds here. Lots. So I just decided to do some of them. Make it just all dragons tonight. I don't know exactly what I'm going to pour them out of yet, but I use something. All right, I'm going to do this one in that pink. Wow. Are you feeling better now, Amy? I haven't had a virus. Everyone's in attendance. Hi, Miss Stormy. Yeah, just I figured I'd color 4 of them and then pour them and then color some more because I have lots of them. I think that would be part of the book. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna color it as if it's part of the book. Okay. Let's figure out a color for this one. Let's maybe do, what color of wings should we do? I got a sapphire blue and a purple. Let's do some purple wings here. And I'm making a mess here. Got a big old mess going. Okay. Is Miss June here? I didn't see Miss June. Is she not feeling well? Alrighty. Good night, Miss Amy. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Let's do this blue. We're going to do the dragon in this blue. Guess I could have done his chest in that purple. Doggone it. Probably should have. You know how picky I am about my dragons and the colors and how they turn out. I'm very picky about it. Hope you'll be able to see. It's not very big color contrast there between the blue and the purple. I mean, it is, but it isn't. All right. So there's 4. Do you want me to keep going or you want me to... Hi, Miss June. Do you want me to keep going or you want me to go ahead and pour these 4 that I've got colored? Because I'm going to... I don't know. I mean, I can do them in polyurethane, but I don't think that... I don't know how well that would work. Because sometimes subtitle is best. Get his eyes cleaned out. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move these brushes out of the way and these out of the way. And I will go ahead and move these 4 and pour them. I'm going to move them up so I can pour them, and then move the other ones down so I can color them. So move these down here. Put them colored brushes over there because I may be using them again. All right. Yeah, I really wanted them up next to each other, so. Okay, so what do y'all think? Should I use Promise or polyurethane? Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole, Giselle. I did. Natalie sent me that. She sent me that thing telling me about all those dragon molds being clearanced. And I went down the rabbit hole. Big time. I think I ended up with like 26 molds. Yeah. All right, I guess I can do these in poly. That way we can move on and color some more. You probably don't want to do that. I mean, these, well, you know why these were so cheap? It's because they're fondant molds. That's why they were so cheap. They're not very deep. I mean, I did buy a couple that were pretty good, pretty deep. But, man, I got to get me I need to find me a coaster. Something. I'm making a big old mess over here with my glass. There we go. Okay. Let's do poly. I don't know how much, because I don't know how much these are going to take. And I'd rather just mix up a little bit at a time so I can make sure that I can get the bubbles out before. Yep. Apron on. Sorry. Gotta do that first. Not ruining my, don't want to ruin my dragon shirt. Nope. All right, what are we doing here? Where's my apron? There we go. All righty. Whoops. Knocked my cup off. Where's my tie? Okay. That way if I spill it, I'm not gonna mess up my clothes. Dump on it. Okay, I don't. All right, like I said, I'm just gonna do a little at a time. And I'm thinking these probably. Is that hair inside or out? All right, I don't know. I don't know how much it's going to take. They're not very deep, so I'm not going to go. I'll go 1.5. And that is not, that is, it really looks dark, but it's more like an off-white than a white or a clear. But I was okay with that, so I was afraid that they'd sent me black. And I'm like, I didn't order black. I ordered clear or off-white or white. I know I didn't order black. I just see my phone go off. All right. Get something to stir this up with. Cup. Let's hope I don't. I'm hoping I don't get too many air bubbles. We'll see. Of course, now on dragons, air bubbles, you could just say, he was in a battle. It's just battle wounds. Set that over there. I don't know, maybe I didn't mix up enough. We'll see. Yeah, that might be enough to do one. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to hold that in my hand so I can feel it warming up. And I don't really want to wait till it warms up a bunch. I think it's stirred up just fine. Put that over there. Yeah, see, that was one thing I was afraid of. Yeah, his little tail. Yep, I knew it was going to go over. Oh, well, it was going to happen. Yep, kind of went over those too. Not going to be enough. Nope. Maybe close. Maybe close. Not close enough, but pretty close. That's about all I got there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, this one's gonna have. That one's missing some stuff. Right there. That's okay. I needed some off of this one anyway. A little bit anyway. Oops, too late. It's already starting to change colors there. Yep. I was trying to get some off of there before it went crazy and I had a bunch of overpour. I think I got some. I don't think it's going to be as bad as it would have been had I not gotten it off of there. All right. I still need. Yeah, I got some on it, but that's okay. Get clean. Yeah. I don't know if his horns are. Dang it. really don't know. Yeah. I hope they're filled in. I might have to pour a little more on that one. All right. Getting that everywhere. All right. Good. Yeah, I think I may put a little bit more on that one. All right, so let's just do, see, that one looks bigger and deeper than the others. I don't know, dang it. I hate guessing. I hate guessing. I'm going to go with one. Hopefully it's enough. If not, I have to mix up some more. I just don't want to overdo it. I already got some over there overdone. Okay. Okay. So Giselle, did you buy a bunch of dragon molds too? From Temu? Did Natalie get you down that rabbit hole too? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be enough. All right, well, we're going to see. I'm not going to stir it till it starts getting so hot that I can't have a little extra time to pour it. All right, I'm going to put, nah, I better not. I better not. I still got a little left. Give me one of these small ones. It don't matter whether it's colored or not. Oops. All right. Shoot. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to make it all the way. Yeah, I think I got some overpour there already. But I didn't waste it. That's all that matters, is I did not waste it. All right. Aw, what'd you do, Miss Sue? Did you fall? Dang it. Knocking stuff off. Doggone it. Miss Sue, did you fall? Yeah, I gotta. My next project is gonna be the collaboration with Crafty Family and Miss June for the recycle reuse autumn one. I just haven't figured out exactly what I want to do. So that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, Miss Sue, dang it. Did you hit your head? I no one real well, my son knows because he was griping about it. I fell in the garage the other day. I was out there um digging out the specialty wood that I have out there that my husband bought for. I was taking some pictures for Runic and Mr. Grumpy, and I got my foot caught between the table for the drill press and something else, and down I went. No, you're not channel jumping. Who's June watching? Is she watching Bear and the Boss Lady? God bless it. You have to be more careful, Miss Sue. I need some more ice, and I don't want to stick my grubby gloves in that ice bucket. Yeah, ouch. You don't want to have knee replacements. At least I don't. I mean, they were discussing it at one time, and it's like, not till it's bone on bone. You're not touching my knees. No. If it's bone on bone, I'll probably deal with it, but nah. I got my Sprite here. I need some more ice though. That's why I fill my ice bucket up. You're very welcome, Sue. You know we all care about you. We don't want to see you get hurt or have to have a bunch of surgeries. Yeah, no, I am regretted it, I bet. Because my sister had My oldest sister had knee surgery. And I swear to God, after she got done, she was wishing she never let them touch her knees. Wow. Aw. Well, that sounds like a better way to do it. If you gotta have your knees worked on, it really sounds like a better way to do it. But the thing is, can you find a place, you know, it's finding a place that'll do that surgery. Finding a place that'll do that kind of surgery. I'm not watching Mike, LOL. Thank you, Miss Sue. I know there's so many of them on at the same time as mine. But, you know, I've been having mine for I don't know how long on this time, everything. They just do injection. Oh, yeah, that would be so much easier. All right, let's see. Yep, I think we're cool enough. We'll start taking some of these out. Well, this one doesn't seem to have a lot of overpour. So let's see how he did. And it probably would look a lot better with the chrome colors if I would have done it in black. And I need where's my dang razor knife at? Because it's just a little bit and I don't want to talk on it. Come on, just flake off of there, will you? Just flick off. There we go. There we go. All right. There's that one. Oops. He's not bad. I kind of wished I'd have done something different than the gold. But I think if I color his eyes in black, he'll be cool. Okay. Here's that one. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I need to clean that one out. Okay. I don't think this one's going to have. He's still warm. Let me go to this one next. That one's a little warm. And it's going to have some trim. Because it's definitely overpoured. Doggone it. Doggone it. Oh, he is cool. I like him. Yeah. Dang it. Yeah. You're going to have some cleanup done. And I probably need to. I need some more. I need a sharper blade on my razor knife. I kind of like the red eyes. Retro 75. You haven't seen my hair tonight, Mr. David. Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yeah, that's what I was thinking today when I washed it and threw it up. I'm like, this looks like something they wear in the 70s or the 80s. Yeah, well, gotta do what you gotta do. And I didn't want I didn't want to take a chance on getting more polyurethane in my hair, because I did that before and it doesn't come out. You have to cut it out. So I was like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care what it looks like. As long as I don't get that in my hair, I'm good. So that was my thinking on those lines. I would rather not have it in my hair. Come on. Should be easy to get out of there. I don't know if using my scissors would be easier than doing that or not. Sometimes they are easier than using that knife. Yeah, I think the scissors are working better than the razor knife was. At least I can trim it pretty close and not worry about breaking anything. Yeah, I knew this one was going to have the overpour. The other two are still hot, so let me just turn this one up while it's still fairly soft. Definitely gonna have to need to run the vacuum down here. Tomorrow I was gonna be outside if the weather's supposed to be nice tomorrow, so I need to do some more burning. Burn some more wood because they were out here and marked the tree, so they're gonna send another tree crew out here to cut some more on my tree. And it's free, but they don't take the tree limbs away. So, and I don't have, I wished I did, but I don't have a fireplace. So I just have to cut them down and put them in my fire pit out there and burn them. Because I don't really have a choice. Some of that will break right off. Some of it won't. He's looking pretty cool. Let's get these pieces broke out where I overpoured it. And I'm good. I'm sure I'll have a big mess on me, but that's okay. Floor's got to be vacuumed anyway, so. I think I like this one better than I did the first one. I just like the colors of it better. For sure. And you guys, if you want to see, I ran across a wood carver who's carving a big dragon. His name is Kyle Hall, woodworker. Or, yeah, I think worker or something like that. I have to look it up. But, oh, man. It was pretty cool looking. Now he looks better. Now it looks much better. You don't have all that overpour. Yeah, I like that one. I definitely like that one. He gets a little up on his horn there, but okay. What a mess. What a mess. Okay. Hopefully this one, yeah, it's cooled down now. And this is the one I was going to put the dragon eyes on, I think. I'm going to dig out some dragon eyes and put on some dragon eyes on him. Yeah, because I left his eyes white. There you go. I'm going to put some dragon eyes on him. This one I think's really cute. He is. And I got some dragon eyes over there. May have to shave those down a little bit just to put some dragon eyes on him, but I'm going to. Man, what a mess. Okay. This is a dragon on the book. It's a little overpoured, but not much. Yeah, his horns came out okay. I was worried about his horns, but they seem to be fine. There's just a little bit right there. And right there. Oh, I like that too. I like that one too. What do you think of that one? Sitting on the book. I like that one too. Now the other two are just little extras and he just got poured in. I just don't know if all his horns got. Yeah, it looks like most of his horns got. He's got some overpour on him though. Yep, he definitely got some overpour. Yeah, doggone it. Yeah, he's got some between his big horns. I don't know if I can. Hopefully, I can get it out of there without breaking his horn off. Not gonna say I can, but I'm gonna try. Oh, don't break. You did. Doggone it. Yeah, I just broke his horn. One of his big horns on his head. Doggone it. Thin. Thin. I don't know that I can get that with the scissors. Doggone it. Let's see if I can get it with this. It's just an extra piece that I went over next to his tail. Yeah, of course. Of course your blade comes out when you're in the middle of cutting. Of course it does. Yeah. I think I'm going to snap his tail. I better leave it alone. Let him set. He's cool looking though, without the overpour. I like him too. I just need to get the overpour off of him. I think this one's overpoured also. But this one looked more like a Chinese dragon than a regular dragon. I don't know, maybe it was just me. Yeah, see, because I don't see any wings on him. And yes, he's got some overpour. Hey, Runic. Just doing dragons since I went down the Temu. I went down the Temu rabbit hole. I got lots of dragons to do. I kind of like that one. That one turned out pretty cute. This one might be okay once I think I need to black his eyes in. And then we got some smaller ones, which need some trimming. Okay, so I'm going to move these out of the way, and then you were here for it? You definitely here for it. I mean, Runic, I did. I went down the Temu rabbit hole badly. I think I ended up with like 26 dragon molds. Because they were on clearance, because they're fondant molds, which are small molds, but I don't really care. They just had some cool looking dragon heads. This one looks almost the same as that one. Is it the same one? No, not quite. All right. So let's move these out of the way. Somewhere. I'll put them in the chair over here. Some of them got to be trimmed. That one needs some dragon eyes. This one needs some black eyes. Get these out of the way so we can continue on. Okay. There are certain ones that I really wanted to do tonight. Now, these I really like. I also love the little dragon. And the welcome dragon. I like the welcome dragon. I like this one too. This is another one like the one I did, except for he looks like the dragon's sleeping on the moon. That one's cute. I like that one. And then this one is a dragon on a castle. So I think if you want to hang out, we'll do these. We'll do these, and then we'll call it good after that, because I got lots more I could do. I don't know. I really don't want to do them in just white. I don't. So that's the reason why I was coloring them. Let's start out with these. This one I may switch out. I don't know. All right. Let's do the castle in silver. Runic, I had no idea how much that would cost. I really, you about blew me away when you sent me those prices. I was like, oh my God. I know what he bought it for, what he got it for was to make those fancy cutting boards. That's why he bought all those different kinds of wood. Is because he was going to make some. He had me purchase these fancy cutting board um, instructions for him because, oh, that's his arm. I thought that was the top of the castle. Dang it. All right, well, we're going to have to fix that because that's not the castle. It's not the castle, dang it. That's more the castle. These only, if you're doing polyurethane, it usually only takes about 30 minutes or more, depending on how deep the mold is. And whatever kind of polyurethane you're, because usually I have found that the SRC sets up faster. Sets up a lot faster than the Let's resin. It gets hotter. It gets hot faster than the Let's resin does. So I don't know. I'm gonna make sure I'm not coloring his arm here. Just trying to make sure I'm coloring the castle, and that's it. I can't see his tail. I see his bottom feet. The rest of that is pretty much, I think it's flowers. But I think that one portion I did was not part of his, it's part of his arm. Yeah, that's part of his arm. I can't believe it. I mean, because I see his foot. So, is that, that's part of his neck there too. Okay, so the castle doesn't really have that kind of, okay. Got it. Got it. I think that may be castle there too. I love trying to figure these out because, you know, some of them are so small that you can't see what's what. So you just have to kind of guess. And then you could find out that you're wrong when you get it done. Okay. Let's do some purple flowers. I'm not gonna go crazy here. I'm gonna go too crazy anyway. Please tell me that's not the end of his tail. Could be. Looked like a flower to me. Kind of think it wasn't now. And some of this could actually be leaves and not flowers. Not sure. Just rolling with it. What I think it is. I mean, that very well could be a leaf. But if it is, it's purple now. That could be part of that. Yeah. I think that might be part of the castle there. Okay. All right. Let's just figure out a color to... Okay, what color do y'all think the dragon should be? I've done blue, I've done green, well, I haven't done a whole purple dragon. Cool. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that, Runic. Let's make the dragon gold, and we can it's red. It's silver. Where's the gold one? Let's make him gold, and we'll color his wings a different color. God bless. Sometimes these are just really hard to use. I use them when you're doing a small mold because it's a lot easier to not put so much color in there. But sometimes they're a pain, especially if you're doing it on a textured, like a textured mold, because it wants to fling the powder everywhere. Okay, let's see here. That's part of him right there. Get him, Shredder. Get him, buddy. God bless it. Trying not to make too much of a mess here. And not take forever to get them colored. But they're so small. I don't know. I'm assuming that's part of the dragon there too, like his belly. I can't tell what that is. It could be a foot. That's what I'm going to call it. I could be wrong, you know. I'm just guessing here. Because it's pretty small. And my eyesight ain't that great. Okay. I think that's all the dragon. So now let's, God bless it. Yes, he is very talented. Okay, let's, I'm gonna go with emerald green for his wings, I think. And he's throwing a foot up there. But I don't think there's anybody here that I know of. I think he's just hearing stuff. Neighbors might be partying, I don't know. My neighbors across the street have parties quite a bit, so they could be partying. Or the kids are playing outside. All right. Now I want to say the bottom of that is probably stone. And I've already used silver, so I think I'll use a different color. And I'm going to try and make his eye red. And just use color blue do I have? Let's use sapphire blue again, I guess. Yeah, I went down the Temu rabbit hole, so now I got all kinds of dragon molds here. So I'm just trying to do some. Yeah, that wasn't okay. Yeah, I think I'll probably just use polyurethane again, because even though I had some overpour, it seems to fill in okay, so I think it'll be okay. All right, that one's done. Move on to the next, and then we'll be ready to pour. Okay, there's that one. And I think I'm going to do this one in, because it's kind of a babyish one. So I'm going to do it in, I don't want red. I don't want silver either. Let's do pink. Okay. We'll use the gold to do the horns. Dude, come on. Probably just the kids out there playing in the street. He's being so creepy. Ain't no one out there creeping around. And of course my phone's on silent, so I mean someone could be at my door and I wouldn't know it. Because my phone is silenced. But it wouldn't be my kids because my kids know the garage code, so they could get in the garage. And they would at least come in and tell me they were here. So, pretty sure it's not them. Oh, I think I just colored his ear gold. Daggone it. Well, let's just color the other one gold. If it's a ear or a horn, I'm not sure which. It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to tell. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do some gold for the little closed eyes. Maybe. Okay. All right. All right. Just seems like every time I come down here, they have to do the barking. So, I mean, he's just guarding. He's guarding me, but sometimes it's a pain. All right, we need some. We need some spikes. Okay. That's part of the moon there. Okay. Claws. Do some gold on the claws. Okay. Let me go ahead and do his tummy. I think that's nah. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that in gold. Nope, I think I want to do it in pink because it looks like a girly dragon. Man, I hate that. I hate that little small area. I'm trying not to make a mess. Yeah, I don't know what color to do the moon. There isn't really a yellow chrome powder. Doggone it, I don't know what color to use. I don't want gold. Okay, guys, what color for the moon? I could use holographic silver. I can use a blue. Hi, Tara. Yeah, silver, gold, yeah, purple. I've already made the dragon a holographic pink. I don't really want to use gold. Good night, Mr. David. Could do it in silver. All right, right, let's find the. It's just silver. Let's do the holographic silver. What's in the lid there? Yeah, I kind of wished I'd used my hollow prism from Solar Color. I just think it has more of the holographic than this does. All right, well, there's that one. Moving on, moving right along here. I got a baby dragon there. I don't know if we'll get to all of them, but I'm gonna try to do as many of them as I can do here. And then I'll have to take a picture. I got several of them. I think it's cute. I like this one. The little dragon on the moon. And I made it a little girl dragon. Okay, so let's move these out of the way. I like the little welcome one. I want to do it. And then I'd like to do the baby one. Okay. That looks like a bunch of flowers and leaves. Shoot. Okay. I got the emerald green. Okay. I don't know what he has around this little dragon. I have no clue. It could be all one color though. Can't see what it is. Okay. This one will take a little bit of time to color because I'm trying to figure out what's leaves and what's flowers. I mean, some of the flowers I can make out quite plainly, but some of them I can't. Oh, come on, dude, come on. Can't tell if that's, I want to say that's a flower. That's how I'm coloring it, as if it's a flower. I can't tell up there. I'm going to say that's flowers. And that's what I'm going to do it as, flowers. Okay. All right, here's the green. I need to figure out colors. I think I'm gonna make the dragon purple. Let's do some pink and red, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's do I don't know which one I use for purple. I guess it doesn't matter. Darn it. Dropping colors everywhere. I'm just going to color it in. Okay. Do some gold. Oh, with his toes. Okay. I don't know what color I'm. Let's do a blue dragon. I don't care. Do a regular blue. Hey, Danny. I just went down the Timu rabbit hole, so I'm busy coloring dragons. Although for the most part it was a pretty good buy, actually. Dang it, I can't see if I'm getting it all. Especially those little spikes there. Okay, I guess I could give him a green chest. Let's see. Okay, now let's get his wings and okay. Oh. Cheers. Type in your channel name, Danny. AZ Drifter 51. Need to write that down. Could you send that to me, Natalie? Please. Okay, I need some other color. A red or something. It's a rose red. It might work. Use that. Okay. Make his wings a color, and I think I'll save these for another time. Unless someone actually wants to see me do them. Okay, because I got this little one still to do. Okay, wing color. I need some green to put around that flower. Oh, darn it. Okay. Let's do his nails in silver. Might do his wings in silver too. Give me the brush. I'm going to take forever doing this. Let's brush it in. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do him in green, I think. I don't know what that is on the outside edge. I have no clue. Whoops. Doggone it. Okay, I don't know what to do on that one. Let's make the background silver. No, I don't want to do that because I've already made its horns silver. don't know. I'm assuming that's gonna pour. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, here in a few minutes. Because I've just about got it done and ready to pour. All right. I'll get these colors all out of my way. All right. Put those in there. Brushes out of the way. One of those. All right. So I'm going to mix up some polyurethane and pour these. Where's my green at? Where'd you go, green? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just color something in there. It's white, and I don't want it to be white. All right. All right. Get my cups back over here. A and B. And I don't know how much that'll take. So I don't want to mix up a bunch, but get my other mold over here just in case I do. Mix up too much. Come on, can you set? Yeah, I probably didn't mix enough, really. Let's do, yeah, we better do 3, just in case, because that one is a little deeper. Oops. Okay. Give me that right there. So that's something to put my stick on here. Oh, shoot. I knew you were going to do that. All right. Well, guess that's not the way you're supposed to pour that one either. Wasting it. Yeah, it's going all over my table. I think that's it for that one. That one looks good. That one's all messed up. That one's only supposed to be the little dragon, I guess. I haven't figured that one out yet. And this is not going to be enough to fill that one all the way. It's okay. Man, what a mess. I think that's supposed to be filled. I mean, why else would you color it in if it wasn't supposed to be filled? Come on, get out of my way. I don't know. Okay. I made a big mess. I got a big old mess going here. Okay. If you're going to do it, you need to make sure you get it all around in there, because otherwise you're going to have a big glob somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Let me move this out of the way so I can clean this up, hopefully. Okay, doggone it. Stay out of that. Yeah, I was hoping I could get that out of there before it gels, but I don't know that I can. I don't want the moon to be out, but yeah, that I'm pretty much screwed on. I can't get that. Oh well. Mix up a little bit more and finish filling this one up. And then we'll wait for them to cure. I'm not going to mix up very much more though. Let's see. 1.5 maybe. Oh, come on. Yeah, you're making a mess. All right, I'm good. Okay. All right, let's finish this one off. Hopefully that's not too much for that mold, but we'll see. Because I don't even know what that one is, really. All right, get this one over here. Oops. Can't overpour it. Give me my mother mold here. It's pretty close to filling that, but that's okay. I'll fill it up next time. Don't matter. I always end up with a air bubble in that stupid raven's tail. I can't seem to get that air bubble out. No matter what I do. Set that over there. Okay. Alrighty. I can kind of try and catch up on what everybody's yeah, I got some projects here. That one I don't know. I don't know if you were supposed to not pour the outside edge of it, but it's probably not any good actually. Because I scraped it to fill it in, so I'm pretty sure it's no good. And these are still warm, so give them a few minutes and I can take them out. Who's still working at 69? Giselle? You are still working at 69? I couldn't do it anymore. I hated my boss so bad I couldn't do it. Yeah, I was 66. Yeah, I was 66 in 4 months when I retired. Although, they did. My old boss had a heart attack, and they found out while he was in the hospital that the lady I trained was robbing him blind. But she was sending it to her own debit card with her own address. I mean, how did you think you weren't going to get caught? Yeah, she did like $23,000 worth. I don't know how she thought she wasn't going to get caught, especially when you're sending it to your own debit card. All right, I really like this one too. He looks crooked. The little welcome dragon. Nope, not a word. Not a word, April. I tried to I wondered if Travis had a Facebook page. You guys like this one? I do. I think it's cute. The little welcome one. I like this one. I think it's really cute. Yeah, I looked to see if he might have one by chance. I love that one. That one's really cute. Yeah, I thought maybe he might have one by chance, but I never found him, so I don't know. I haven't heard anything from her. And I have called her twice and left her 2 voicemails. And still haven't heard anything. Yeah, that point's not supposed, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, here's the dragon on the castle. Hi, Tara. I'm glad you guys like them. Thank God they didn't cost very much. Oh, not under his given name. Shoot. I don't know. I do not know what to do because I've tried to get in touch with her and I can't do it. So now this baby one, I don't know what the outer edge was supposed to be because it just ran over everywhere. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to come out correctly because I didn't get it filled correctly. So I will probably just tear it off. That's what I think. Oh, I see what it is. It's just like a frame. It's just like a frame. It's got a lot of overpour on it. It's just like a little frame. And it was around the outside of the little dragon. I mean, it's still, I don't know. I don't really care for that. It's a little dragon. He's cute. Yeah, it could be a whole new thing for me to create. I mean, you know, that's like a mixed media thing. But you have to pour that separately because it just totally made a mess. And I don't know what this big one is, so it's going to be a few minutes because it was the last thing I poured. And this one's still a little warm, but it's going to have some major overpour on it. Yeah, I told you, I thought so. Yeah, it's going to have some cleanup done to it, but it is cute. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you can break it off and sometimes you can't. It's okay, I'll cut it off of there. I like that one. The little dragon asleep on the moon. Dragon asleep on a rock. It could be. I don't know. I don't know, Miss April. I got so many of them, I don't know. But I like this one. I think it's really cute. It needs some trimming done over here along the edge there, but it's cute. It would. It would. It's very cute. Okay, so yeah, that one. Whoa, that one's still way hot. While it's cooling off, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't trim this one up and get it all trimmed up so I can take pictures. Yeah, some of that doesn't want to come out of there like that. If you just trim it a certain way, you can break it off. That one's got to be trimmed out too. Trying to get that one broke out. Come on, get out of there. There we go. There we go. All right. That looks much better. That looks much better. Doesn't have all that over pour. I like that one. Good night, Miss Cindy. Thank you for hanging out with us. Gonna have a big mess to clean up down there. Gonna have to wait because I got a bunch of stuff to do outside tomorrow. So I'll be out there with the chainsaw. Trying to get some stuff done. Yeah, I have a pair down there, Miss April, but they're cheap. I don't remember what they came with, some kit that I got, and they're so cheap that they don't cut. So I'm gonna have to bring a pair of mine from upstairs down, because I'm sure they would cut them a lot better. And that's supposed to be like a little frame around the dragon, so that's messed up. I'll have to pour that again. But that's okay. I can pour it again. Was a little upset about my I had a great idea for that angel. It just didn't work out quite the way I wanted it to. I had to do it again. Yeah, I got my stickers for my channel ordered finally. I had them do the custom ones because after the last ones they sent me, that other company sent me, yeah. They should have sent me proofs before they sent them to me, and they didn't. And I should have just refused them and sent them back. Had I known they were that bad, I would have. Good night, Giselle. Have fun. Have a nice dinner. I'm gonna probably go upstairs pretty soon and crash because I need to. I know everybody said not to burn that walnut, but I'm gonna burn it because the Power and Light Company is gonna come out and cut some more down, and they're not gonna carry it away. They'll cut it down for free because it's hanging over the power line, but they're not taking it away. So now I'm going to be left with more to get rid of. You're welcome, Giselle. So I don't know. I'm not thrilled with it. I don't want to burn the walnut, but I don't know that walnut's a very good carving wood anyway. I thought walnut was really hard, so I don't think it's a very good carving wood. Besides, I'm trying to figure out that because someone mentioned it the other night. Matt Carves mentioned it about the algorithms for your channel and not changing up too much that you originally started doing on your channel. Well, I started with resin, but I've been doing, well, for the most part, I do resin, but I have been doing woodworking projects. So, I don't know. Love you, Giselle. Good night. Have a good dinner. Yep. Have a happy Labor Day weekend. I don't know that it's going to be real happy for me, but because, you know, September's a kind of a crappy month for me. Because my birthday is in September. My husband's birthday was in September. Our wedding anniversary is in September. Yeah, it's a pretty crappy month for me. Oh, he's kind of cool. He don't have big horns, but he's kind of cool. He look even cooler colored. He's still really hot. See, most of the dragon molds that you get don't have that little slot in their eyes. They just got round eyes and that's it. He's kind of cool. I'll have to color him and do him again. Because I like him. So, I don't know. Bearded dragon? Yeah, could be. It is kind of cool though. He's got a few little air bubbles, but not bad. He'll look cool colored though. Yeah, I did a drawing for my granddaughter Bella for her birthday. That I don't know whether I wanted to wood burn it or if I want to carve it. But it's a bearded dragon. And then I was going to put her name on it and put Bella and Drago's room. Because that's what her bearded dragon's name is. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, my channel started out just doing resin. So I'm afraid to change it too much. Yeah, next month's going to be a rough month for me. Yeah, it's going to be a really rough month for me. My birthday's in that month too. Yeah, my birthday's in that month too, but his birthday was September 5th, along with my niece that I lost. Her birthday was September 5th also. And yeah, it's going to be a bad month for me. I think that's part of the reason why I started watching the woodworking channels, because that's something he always did. He was always out there woodworking. Good night, Miss April. Thank you for coming. I hope you feel better. Yeah, that was his thing. There are some wood projects around here that he did not finish. Some of them I would like to try and finish. And do something with them. But like I said, all of that, I could not believe the prices on that specialty wood. I mean, I could see him paying that much. Really, I could. I could also see him going and getting it when it was on sale. Wow. Yeah, it is weird. It is weird, April. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. I mean, I know why he was planning on making a bunch of fancy cutting boards with them, and I have all the patterns for the cutting boards because I purchased all the patterns for him and printed them all out for him. But I don't know what to do with them now because that's what all the little pieces of specialty wood was for. I mean, I do, however, want to learn how to use the lathe. I don't know whether, yeah, like I said, I mean, after listening to Matt Carves and talking about the algorithms of your channel and the stuff that you started with on your channel and maybe not changing from what you started with on your channel, I don't know. I don't want to mess my channel up, but I like doing other things, really. I mean, I want to learn how to use the wood lathe. I told my son that the other day when he was here. He said, "You wait till I come over. I want to be here when you do it." And he said, "I also don't use those cheap ones that he the old ones that he has, the old tools." Okay. Well, plan on coming over real soon, dude, because I kind of want to get that bowl off of there. I know he was making me a potpourri bowl. He was. And I really would like to finish it. Because I actually need to get it off of there. I mean, he's got so many woodworking tools, but I didn't get rid of all of his woodworking tools. I mean, I could have. I didn't. Because, I figured one of these days maybe my boys might need something, and if they need it, then I got it, And the only thing I got rid of was his, "Hi, Jayberry. Hi, Miss Tara. I made a bunch of little dragons. I went down the Temu rabbit hole." I sure did. But some of them are really cute. This one I'm just doing some trims on the overpour that I did. Because I definitely did some overpour there. Okay. What do you think, Miss Tara? Isn't that too cute? I love this one. I think it's so cute. I think it would work perfectly in a little child's bedroom. I think it's cute. Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole. I like this one too. The welcome dragon says welcome on it. Yeah, I got some pretty cute ones. Here's a dragon on the castle. And then I had here's a dragon on a book. I just like dragons. I like dragons. I have lots of dragons. But I might have to thin some dragons out here soon. Because I got too many of them. It would look perfect in your room. Well, Miss Tara, I think I still have your address. I don't know. Do I still have your address, Miss Tara? Have you changed addresses? I don't know, because my book's upstairs. Email me, Miss Tara. I like this one too. I think he's pretty cool looking. And would be cool looking in a mixed media project. Oh, believe me, girl, I got more dragon stuff than. Here's another one. I need to color his eyes black. I don't like them. And this one I'm gonna glue some eyes on. I'm gonna glue some dragon eyes on him. I'll trim those down and glue some eyes. Because I got dragon eyes, so that's not that big a deal. And that's not even all of them. Girl, I'm telling you, I got whole stacks more that I haven't even done yet. I got more sitting on the floor. Well, Timu had the fondant molds were like $2 and $3 for the dragons. And some of them are pretty cool looking. This one's got a lot of detail in it. Here's another one. Yeah, it's a fondant mold, but you can make other stuff with it. This one would have worked perfect for Delan's heart challenge. See the heart in there, kinda. That would have worked perfect for that heart challenge. Yeah, now we make cool trinket boxes. So I mean, I just I got lots of them. And girl, I didn't even make all of them that I have tonight. What dragon head? Which one? Which one, Tara? Which dragon head have you been looking at? You need to email me a copy. Email me a picture of it, because 10 to 1, I already got it. Because, yeah, I got lots of dragon heads. And I made a lot of. I poured a lot of molds from dragon statues that I purchased. The problem with that is I have one upstairs that I really want to do a mold out of, but it's too big. And it cost so much I tried it twice and I finally gave up. I gave up after that because it didn't work out, and I wasn't going to spend any more money on silicone because I had to make my own box for it. And you just couldn't get it out. Once you got it in there, it was so big that once you got it in there, you couldn't get it out of there without. I ended up snapping one of its wings off and had to glue it back on the original, trying to get it out of the mold. So I'm not doing that one again. I just got it hanging upstairs. Good night, Miss June. Love you. Have a good weekend. I hope you get to feeling better. Yeah, I've made some pretty big, some pretty big dragon molds, but I don't. I've got that one dragon incense burner, and it just keeps. I don't know why it has air bubbles in the ears. So, and that's one that I made a mold from. It's a big dragon head incense burner. The bottom came out perfectly, but I poured the top of it twice. And I'm not pouring it again. I do want to get it out though and try and see if there is. I want on the spear you made. Which one is that? Which one, Stormy? One on the spear. The blue colored dragon that's supposed to have the spear sitting on its head? Is that the one you're talking about? The one I made the dragon egg and set it on its head? I think that's the one you're talking about, but I'm not sure. I have so many, it's really dragon on this. Oh, okay. All right. I know which one you're talking about. That's I'll make you one. Just tell me what color you want it in. Yeah, that's a Let's Resin mold. And I purchased that one. Thank you so much, Mr. Grumpy. I will be sending you a package out. I got the lands out today, so I got to send one out to Miss Natalie and one to you. And I sent one to Runic, and he got his, so. Yeah, it's a one. This that I use today is a SRC. It's a polyurethane. It's a polyurethane resin. But yeah, I used the Promise 1 hour. Purple. Paint the claws. Okay. Alrighty. I can do purple. I got to do a purple one anyway. Miss Jeannie wants a purple one. I gave her the red one I made, but now she wants a purple one. I want to make some more of those lanterns. That's what I really want to make. And then I want my sons to figure out if they can wire them together into one plug. And I want to set them out on the fence, on the posts of my deck. So when I turn on my porch lights, they'll come on. Good luck with that one. I'll have to pour it in 2 separate pours, Stormy. Because I couldn't get the spear to turn out. I could not get it to turn out clear the last time. Yes, it was a good resin, but Miss Tara, it's not okay. I did something really stupid last night because I poured an angel because I had an idea about how to make. I made my own little um, silicone inlay for the angel, so you could stick a light up inside the bottom of it. Okay, it's really it's a really tall angel mold, and so you're not supposed to mix up a whole bunch of it. It'll flash cure, and that's what it did. It flash cured on me. So it didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to. Um and I knew I shouldn't put the colored glass in it, but I did, and it all fell to the top to the angel's head, which I didn't want to happen. Alien tape, that stuff is amazing. Alien tape, okay. I don't know what that is, Stormy. What is alien tape? Well, send me a link. I'll watch it. Email me the link. I'll watch it. I watch a lot of Halloween ones. Although I don't do as much. When my husband was here, we decorated every year and he went all out. I mean, he built a full-size wooden casket. And the first time he built it for my great nephew for his trunk or treat with the Boy Scouts. And there was a trophy to be won. So we came in there and we took the trophy from everybody, which they were not happy about. I stuck solar lights on my bricks. Oh, yeah, I need to know what that is for sure. Because I want these on the fence posts out there. The fence posts are metal now. Anyway, we did this trunk or treat thing for my great nephew. And we decorated the whole back of the truck. And he built a full-size casket. And so I dressed up like a vampire. And I got in the casket. And every time the little kids would come by, I would scare them. Hey, Big Al, what's up? Every time the kids would come by, I would scare them. So we ended up winning the trophy that year. And so he built a whole graveyard set for the front yard with this casket. Stuck a fog machine under it, had lights all around it, gargoyles on each fence post, gargoyle in the back. Yeah. I decorated one time after he passed, and then I sold it all. Good night, Grumpy. Thank you. Good night, Grumpy. Thank you for coming. Please make sure you hit the like. Nothing, honey. You crazy. Thank you, Mr. Grumpy. Okay. We're still chatting here. I'm not, unless they're in a hurry to go. I'm not in that big a hurry. I got nothing else to do tonight, but I got stuff to do tomorrow, but not tonight. Thank you, Grumpy. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, I don't know. We did some funny stuff. I mean, I don't decorate like we used to decorate. I don't I don't hardly decorate for Christmas because my grandkids are older now, so it's not that big a deal. And I have nowhere to put a tree anyway. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, I kept a lot of the stuff that my husband had purchased for me for Christmas, but good night, Grumpy. But um I don't decorate with it. And I'm sure it'll get passed on, or my kids will get rid of it after I'm gone. Because they're not going to keep it. It doesn't, it doesn't mean anything to them. It meant something to me, but it doesn't mean anything to them. Do it tonight and you'll have nothing to do. You nuttier than a fruitcake, Alan. Yeah, it's hard. I didn't get rid of his gargoyles because he bought them from the spirit store. He paid $200 a piece for them because the paperwork was still on the boxes, and I just couldn't just hand them away. I didn't. They're up in the attic. I figured if I decorated my porch, I could just send them out on my porch. Thank you, Miss Stormy. Did you send me a link to the alien tape or the link to the video, please? So I can check it out. I got to get some more lights for the lanterns because I only have one more light left and I think I need 6. And I only got 2 made. Yeah, I got I got 3 big gargoyles. Yeah, one you hook up to a fog machine. Yeah, one gets hooked up to a fog machine and he fogs out his mouth. I need some dragon eyes really for this dragon here. Where's my dragon eyes at? I need some dragon eyes for this one dragon. I need a black paint marker. There we go. Because I'm going to paint this one dragon's eyes black. Okay, maybe. This is not a fine tip marker, darn it. Come on. You're not getting nothing out of there. Now we are. Come on. Dang it. Yeah, I think I like him better with I probably would have liked him better with different colored eyes, but right now, black works. Yeah, black looks better. I like the black eyes better. Okay. Now this guy, I'm going to put some dragon eyes on him with some glue. Get some glue, and I need a razor knife. Because I think I'm going to have to shave his eyes down. Really. So they're flat enough for the dragon eye to sit on. So we're going to shave his eye down. This is a pretty cheap. Came in with one of my wood burning kits, and it's a pretty cheap razor knife, that's for sure. The blade's sharp, but the knife part's crappy. It's plastic, and it's crappy. All right. I may have gotten that one flat enough. This one's going to be kind of iffy how the eye's going to sit on that one, because it's not a full eye. Well, let's see. We'll see what we can do. All right, let's find some eyeballs for him. Make him look more like a dragon here. Get it a little flatter. Okay. All right. Nice blade, crappy knife. Okay. Let's see what I got. Oh, yeah. What color do I want? It's kind of a dragon eye there. I don't know if I like the yellow. I could put blue on him. Do I got some green ones? Got some blue ones. Yeah, don't want that one. Got the yellow colored. Got the red. I got the blue. Do I have any green? Yeah, I don't like those. Oh, I do like that one though. Okay, let's find another one. Come on, darn it. Tell me there's not another one in here. Here it is. That one's going to be a little bit harder to get to stay. I don't know. I don't know whether I like the green ones. Maybe I should do red. God bless it. I just had it. Maybe I should do red instead. And color his eyes so they're not white. All right. Let's color his eyes black and then glue the red ones on, I think. I think that's a good idea. Well, it's still going to have some white showing, but it won't be as much as it was. It'll be covered up somewhat. Let that dry real quick, and then we will put some eyes on him. I think I'm going to do the red ones. Come on. Dang it. Okay, he's got some black eyes. I like that one too. Okay, as soon as that dries, then we'll stick the eyeballs on there. Okay, but I need to put the rest of those back. I don't know. Those better reds than those. Yeah, I think so. I like that one better. Yep. I better wait a few minutes, so if I don't, it's not going to be dry. Hey, Bruning, how did you find those woods? Did you just type in that wood? The name of the wood? Because I can guarantee you he bought them at Woodcraft. I know that's where he bought them. He might have gotten some from Rockler, but I doubt it. Because when we went to Rockler, most of the time he was looking for lathe tools. So okay, well, we're gonna have to hold that one in place, I think. Scoot it over. Okay. Harbor Freight. Yeah. I didn't think about Harbor Freight. I mean, I know he just bought a whole bunch of new. He bought, you recognize the label? Yeah, he bought a whole bunch of new wood lathe tools from Rockler. Yeah, he did. So I think I'm pretty good as far as tools. But my son wanted to make sure he was here when I first started. So, and to show me which tool does what or what tool to use. So, I'm okay with that. As long as he, because he was telling me, I'm not going to show you. It's too dangerous. You don't need to be doing it. I'm like, dude, you're not going to finish the bowl. So I'm going to finish it. And I'm going to finish it with your help or without your help. One of the two. Okay. He got some red dragon eyes. I put eyes on him. I like the eyes better than the white. The white was too much. I couldn't take it. So he needed some red dragon eyes. I think I can do it. So I just think that he's worried about me getting hurt, and I think he's worried for no reason, really. I mean, I can get hurt anywhere in this freaking house. Thank you, Miss Natalie. I like it better with the dragon eyes on it than I did the white eyes. So I like it better. Looks more like a little dragon now. He just does. He looks more like a little dragon. Yeah, I don't know. He I asked him about it when he was here the other day mowing the yard, which I think he's trying to kill my yard so he doesn't have to come mow it no more. I'm like, dude, you're cutting my yard too short. He said, Mom, well, you are. The grass is going to die. Yeah. Well, they won't let me use the lawnmower either. But that's because my backyard's it's not even. It's not even, and he's almost tipped the lawnmower over a couple times when he was out there mowing, and thank God he's tall as he is and got as long arms as he does because he caught it before it. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Now, I'm telling you, I fell the other day in the garage when I was out there trying to get to that dang wood. Sorry, Renick. I did. I fell in the garage the other day. I didn't get hurt. I just fell in the garage. It happens. I got my foot caught between the table because my boys took the table off the wooden table off the drill press and stacked it up towards the front of the garage and then moved the drill press towards the wall so that I could get my car in the garage. So I got out there and was digging through that wood so I could take pictures and send it to Runic. And yep, I got my foot caught between that table and something else, and down I went. I didn't hurt myself. I didn't hurt myself, but I wasn't very happy. Yeah, that falling was not a fun thing. I don't want to do that again. But and that's Runic. That's only some of the wood. There's more pieces out there. I didn't dig them all out. I just tried to dig out one piece of each kind and take a picture to show you. There's more out there. Yeah. He has some cut in little blocks. And I'm pretty sure that was, I mean, stuff happens. It wasn't like I went out there and intended to fall. I just got my foot caught between a couple of things and down I went. So, I do have stuff out there that I definitely need to address and move out. And they've been bugging me about moving my deck furniture out of there. Well, come put my canopy up so I can set my deck furniture out there and use my canopy. Come on, get over here. He said, you're not going to put it, you watch me put it together, dude. And then I will call you and you can come over here and bolt it down. No, and they're my boys. They should know. Don't say I can't do something, because I'm definitely going to do it now. I want to drag that. He said, you won't be able to get that box out of the shed. Well, you watch me get that box out of the shed. I want to use some pieces of it to turn, but I'm not going to keep all that wood. I'm not. I honestly ain't. What am I going to do with it? Because I know what he had in mind to do with it, Runic, and I don't know anybody who's interested in making fancy cutting boards. Now, I did see, I don't remember who it was now. I did see a guy, I watched him turn a bowl where he used some of those different colored woods and glued them up and turned a bowl out of it. And it was beautiful. But, I mean, that's what I'm saying, Stormy. They should have never drawn the line, because if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. And I can get... I can see a lot of beer drinking, and it's not an umbrella. It's a canopy with a roof. Every canopy I've ever had on my deck has always had one of those canvas roofs that you had to take off every year. This one has a hard roof. I don't have to take it off. And if they're not going to come put it together for me, I'll put it together myself. And then they're going to have to come over here and bolt it down. Hey, that's the way it goes. And he was laughing at me the other day because he told me, you're not going to get it out of there. Well, buddy, you hide and watch. I got a big neighbor across the street. I'll bet you if I go ask Maris if he can help me get it out of the shed and up on the deck, bet you 10 to 1 he'll come over and help me get it out of that shed and get it up on my deck. Don't go there, because I will do it. I will do it. It's like a dare. Yes, it's like a dare, Stormy. It is. God bless it. Don't tell me. I mean, yeah, I'll be 69 next month. Don't tell me I can't do something, because I will do it. And they ought to know it by now. Shoot. I raised them. They're my boys. They know how I am. You're not going to leave Miss Jeannie home. No. No. If you come, Mr. Allen, you're bringing Miss Jeannie. Don't you tell me you're going to leave Jeannie at home. Not happening. Not happening, dude. As much as I love to see you, you better bring my cousin Miss Jeannie with you. There. How you like them apples? Dude. You know. We ain't going there. Yes. And you know, the other day when I was over at Jay's house, Alan, he said he was kind of bummed out that he missed you the last time you were in town. He was bummed that he missed you. And he was bummed that he only seen Jeannie one time the whole time she was here, and that was the 4th of July when we went up there to his house. So, yeah, he was kind of bummed out. But when you go to that many sporting things for your kids, you don't have any time for a life. You don't. I understand they're keeping their kids busy. And I also understand that my granddaughter is a senior this year and she has a scholarship already for baseball. Miss Maddie does. So I understand that. And I understand why they did that. No, she's not riding in the back with Marley. That ain't happening, dude. Now, what do you bring? Oh, you bring the truck if you want some wood. But I was planning on burning it. Because I don't know that, like I said, I don't know that walnut is a good wood to carve. So I'm not planning on, I mean, unless somebody wants it and they got a way to mill it, I don't know what else to say because I'm not holding on to it. I'm going to burn it. If I could find somebody who would take it for firewood, that would be great. But so far that hasn't happened. And I did put it on Facebook Marketplace and no one ever answered. So I'm not going to sit and hold on to it. I want to burn it. I want it out of my yard. So it is what it is. I'm tired of looking at it. Just because my husband didn't want to, because David didn't want to have someone, he didn't want to pay them to haul it away. He paid them to cut it down, but he didn't want to pay them to haul it away. So, yeah, now I'm stuck with it. And I'm having to deal with it. I'll be back in a minute. I got to go to the restroom. I have to pee my pants. Woo. Yep. Sure was about to. Ooh, it's time. I gotta take a break. Yeah, it's nice to have somebody else. When Jimmy's here, she can read comments and answer back. If I'm here by myself, I can't do that. If I gotta get up and go potty, I gotta go potty. Yeah, I'm gonna pack that up and send it to Coral. You can only hold it so long. over here. I'm gonna get it. Almost 4 hours. Okay, now I feel much better. When you gotta go, you gotta go. All right, I think I'm gonna call it good. I'm almost at 4 hours. I don't know hardly any other people that do a 4-hour live. I've done up to 5 hours, but you know, and those wind chimes are still hanging over there. I ain't redone them yet. I will eventually. I haven't yet. But I think I'm going to get out and go upstairs, let my dogs out, and chill out. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. I'm so happy to see you on Fridays and hang out with you. So thank you so much for coming. And yes, I'm drinking key lime. Sure am. Sure am, dude. Sure am. I ain't drinking no beer. I'm drinking key lime. All right. Good night, Stormy. Good night, Alan. Good night, Jeannie. Good night, Runic. And good night to everyone who's still left in this live. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you all. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. Thank you, Miss Stormy. Good night, Runic. Good night. Good night, Bear. You missed my dragons. You missed my dragons. Good night, Miss Tara. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Bye, Bear.